we're finally going to watch the Norden police full version.
We are Lisa and Greg, an American couple living abroad in Spain. If you're curious about the crazy, funny, and surprising differences between the U.S. and Europe, you came to the right place. And today's video is brought to you by John Stark. And Lisa will include a link in the description so you can go and show them some love. I'm sure they would appreciate that.
Yes. So we have watched the shorter version of this, and you guys have all said that we should watch the longer version.
Right.
We'll link the previous one where we did the shorter version in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently the longer version has the police officer, because it's a police officer from LA,
right,
versus going to the Nordic countries and seeing how they do it there.
Right.
And he has some realizations that we didn't get to see.
Yeah, that's right. So, all right, this is going to be good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Hej och välkommen till The Norden. I den här serien granskar vi den omtalade nordiska välfärden, bara att vi gör det genom en utomstående, neutral, icke-nordisk besökares ögon. Frågan är hurdant samhälle vi nordbor egentligen sist och slutligen har byggt upp. I det här avsnittet ska Peter Whittingham, till vardags polis i Los Angeles, USA, få se hur den nordiska polisen jobbar. Och bland annat lära sig att de norska kollegorna, de jobbar obeväpnade.
You call them a customer?
We call them a customer, yes.
I remember that. That was like an eye-opener for him that they called them customers.
Yeah. It was, I think, probably the most shocking thing of the last video we saw. It was the most shocking part of it.
That's what we do.
It's just difficult for me to wrap my mind around as a police officer.
Of course it is, yes.
The last time we fired our gun, I know it was last Friday.
Poor Peter. I mean, I don't know. He's doing his best.
Yeah.
It's all new to him.
Right.
Which I totally get. So.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if, I don't know. I guess we'll see if you can even implement any of this. Because the culture is so different. Right, I know, we really want to talk about it.
Right, we need to calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Really pretty out there.
Yeah.
USA och de nordiska länderna har i proportion ungefär lika stor poliskår. Och till stora delar rätt liknande brottslighet också. Vi talar stöld, skadegörelse, fortkörning, fylla, familjevåld, narkotika, för att nu nämna de vanligaste. En stor signifikant skillnad finns det i varje fall.
Okay, so it's 2012.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
And he was saying the police force is roughly the same size from U.S. to the Nordics.
Right.
Police, okay.
Which is important because I know some people had that comment before.
Yeah.
Nämligen det här med vapenhanteringen. För bara under de första månaderna av till exempel 2012 avfyrade polisen i Los Angeles fler skott i tjänst än samtliga nordiska poliskårer tillsammans under hela året.
Oh wow! I didn't realize it was all the Nordics. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why in my head I was thinking Norway, but it's like it's all.
Oh yeah,
of them.
it's all of them.
Yeah.
And it looks like Denmark had the highest. But ours wasn't even in the graph.
Yeah, and this is 2012, so obviously this has probably changed since then. So if anybody out there, feel free to contribute anything to the discussion in the comments. But I feel like obviously it's like 15 years ago almost.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's gotten worse in the United States.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that. That's true.
Var det för att de verkligen måste göra det eller för att det nu helt enkelt bara blev så? Och hur ställer sig polisen här till sina maktbefogenheter? Vi har bjudit in en polis från nämnda Los Angeles Police Department hit till Norden för att diskutera polisiära likheter och framförallt skillnader.
I'm Peter Whittingham. I'm a police officer, police captain with a police department in Los Angeles. I have been in this business of law enforcement since 1974.
Oh, wow.
Long time.
I joined the Jamaica Police Department as a young man in 1974. And then I migrated to United States in late '83. You just never know when somebody is out there trying to.
Wait, go back to that statistics.
Right here?
Oh, it's hard to see it.
Then I migrated to United States in late '83.
Oh, stop it. 459 arrests. Okay, I just checking to see if this showed us anything.
Okay.
Okay, it does.
Right.
Okay.
You just never know when somebody is out there trying to not only prevent you from serving, but prevent you from going home to your family.
Yeah.
That's the life of a Los Angeles police officer.
Mm-hmm.
I only point my weapon at someone when I am endangered. It's very easy to say that, you know, it's us against them when you think that you're fighting for your life.
Mm.
I just think that after a while, your perception of what is danger or your life in danger gets skewed.
Yeah. Well,
possible.
Yeah, and everybody's different.
Everybody's different. Everybody has a different tolerance.
Yeah.
Everybody understands what a life-threatening situation is. Yeah. So that's what makes it a little scary.
And it was interesting that he said that. Well, hold on. I want to hear what he said one more time. Okay. Because I think that was important.
Okay.
When you think that you're fighting for your life.
Wait, hold on.
When, you know, it's us against them. To say that.
Sorry.
You know, it's.
So what he said is very easy to say.
Us against them.
It's us against them.
When you think that you're fighting for your life.
What happens in that situation is that it kind of gets blurred.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody can say that and it's justified, but then somebody can take advantage of that.
Right.
And it was saying it's us against them. I was fighting for my life when they really weren't. But it's like it's that person's perception that they're fighting for their life.
Right.
So I think
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
You mentioned this in the last time that we took that course in Pleasanton where we were learning about all the departments, what runs the city. And we took the police course.
Right.
And they had us do a simulator where they gave us a fake gun and we had to.
That weighed the same, apparently.
Yep. And we stood in front of a large movie screen and they played out different scenarios where someone would come around the corner and you had a fraction of a second to decide were they asking for help or did they have a gun?
Right.
Or did they have a knife? And what do you do when they have a knife? If they start charging at you, what do you do?
Right.
You try and shoot, and then
a bat, anything, all these kind of different scenarios.
Yeah. And so, and that was all perspective. Like some people were good at it and didn't shoot the wrong people.
Right.
And other people were horrible and shot everybody.
Right. Because you either have that instinct. I mean, that probably develops over time.
Yeah.
But it's scary if it hasn't developed yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Resan börjar i Vasa, en stad på ungefär 60 000 invånare. Peter han får besöka det stökigaste området i stan. Och vår gäst reagerar genast på den finländska kollegans ordval.
Our customers, we put them here.
Really?
Yes, and
you call them a customer?
We call them a customer. Yes, that's what we do.
Okay, we call them suspect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dags att gå igenom utrustningen.
Isn't that interesting? The suspect, that means that in their mind, you're already guilty. You did something. Like you're the potential.
Of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Words matter.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's similar to what we have. And you have okay, that's OC spray and
ASP.
Yes, we do carry that as well. And how many handcuffs do you carry? Two handcuffs. Okay, that's similar to our. And this is your standard uniform.
Yes, standard uniform, and under uniform we all have naturally the bulletproof vest. Allowed asetta.
But how often do you have a shooting?
In Finland, if we think about the whole country in Finland, so should I say less than 5 times each year in whole Finland?
Have you ever had a shooting here in Vasa?
No.
Wow.
Or we have had, but it's maybe for 10, 20 years ago.
Really?
Mm.
I've had.
That's a different. That makes a difference because I know some people in the comments were saying in the last video that the size of the city matters, but he's saying in all of Finland, and I know there's large cities in Finland, that could be comparable to Los Angeles, and there were still only 5.
It'd be interesting to know what are the percentage of violent crimes, things like that in Finland.
Compared.
That makes a difference too, I suppose.
He was saying in the beginning, they were saying the crimes are similar: the petty theft, the drugs, the domestic violence. So the crimes are generally similar.
A lot of situations to have drawn my weapon. I have used a weapon since 1974. I'm very, very familiar with my weapon.
Och nu ska vi göra ett litet praktiskt test. Lasse, som sitter i bilen här, har just bränt förbi rött ljus i korsningen och polisen har följaktligen stannat honom. Hur skulle du själv uppleva att bli stannad på äkta LAPD-vis?
Keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Vi ska återkomma till det om en alldeles liten stund. Men nu ska vi fundera på vem som egentligen väljer yrket polis. I Umeå träffar vi Manda.
Jag heter Manda, är 23 år gammal och går här på polisutbildningen i Umeå.
That's a cool name. Manda, like Amanda.
Like Amanda.
But Manda.
Manda.
That's cool.
Jag heter Manda, är 23 år gammal och går här på polisutbildningen i Umeå. Amerikanska polisen. Ja, det är ju det man ser i tv, på filmer. De är lite mer offensiva, framåt. Och så sen är de här serierna som springer runt med högklackat och allt.
Some of them wear high heels?
In America?
Yeah. So I guess that's her way of saying that they're women. Some of them are women.
Or, I don't know what she means by that.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They're a bit more offensive. Who are?
The police.
Oh.
She's talking about American police.
Oh, okay. I'm not gathering what she's saying.
All right, I'll start from here.
På filmer. De är lite mer offensiva.
Ja,
det är ju det man ser i tv, på filmer. De är lite mer offensiva, framåt. Och så sen är de här serierna som springer runt med högklackat och
I'm just saying someone's going to have to explain what that reference meant. Because I don't understand it.
It's just like saying
obviously they don't physically wear high heels.
Right. I think that's their way of saying some of them are women. Some of them wear heels. Because women wear heels, so that's her way. That's probably why she giggled at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I could be wrong, but
I don't know.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Vid polisakademin i Los Angeles räcker polisutbildningen 6 månader.
6 months.
How long you been here at the academy?
4 terms. So it's 2 years now.
2 years?
Oh, wow.
And I thought 6 months was a long time. So it's about 17.
Inne på polisutbildningen i Umeå blir Peter lite förvånad över den.
I mean, I think it should be longer. I know we've talked about this, but it makes sense because to get just an associate's degree, you got to go 2 years.
You're right.
And so to get,
become anything.
Yeah, if I want to become a, I don't know, a professor, then I got to go to school for probably more than 4 years. But
right.
An accountant or anything like that.
A doctor takes years and years.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. It's just the police don't.
Yeah.
And we did another video about this many moons ago, but about the police in Europe versus U.S. And that's when we first found out that the police had so few.
Yeah.
The only months. I don't remember.
6 months.
That's
6 months.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Ja, avslappnade approachen i korridorerna.
In the Los Angeles Police Academy, it is expected on day 1, as you you report for duty in your suit and tie, that you see yourself as now in a changed environment. You're now a Los Angeles police recruiting training.
Oh, they're wearing.
I was looking in the classroom, and there was a group of students in the classroom, and they were dressed in ordinary everyday clothes and tank tops.
Focusing on the wrong thing. Just that.
Yeah. I mean, it all plays into the status and, make you feel powerful because you come, professional and ready for work and all those things. Yeah.
It's just focus on the wrong thing. In my opinion, it's focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Ett av fönstren ser han till och med skägg.
There are even students with beards.
Is that not common in...
She looked at him like, what
She's
are
like,
you talking
what
about?
Does that mean?
I want to see that again, her face.
There are even students with beards.
Is that not common in...
No,
LA?
not at all. No.
Can you have a beard?
No.
No, it's like in the military here in Sweden.
Yeah. In LA, you have to be
She says weird.
Yeah.
clean shaven every day.
Every day.
Yes. The casualness of the environment did not give the impression to what I'm used to in terms of police academy.
På skjutbanan blir det däremot allvar.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's all, okay.
He's like,
Okay.
that all you got?
It's like this.
Harder. You're hitting like a girl.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, it's 2012. I mean, I don't know.
Ay.
But, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Okay. We do not approve of this message.
No.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
ready.
ready?
Okay, good. That's it.
That was hard.
That's it. That's all cop hits. Okay, good.
And then
good,
you have to
good.
back off.
What motivated you to become a police officer?
I have always liked people and I like working with people.
Okay.
And I think it's important with what's wrong and what's right, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what I was telling earlier. That was my motivation as well. What month were you born? Let's talk about that.
What month? April.
Okay, so you're Aryan.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
And you're?
Sagittarian. I was very impressed with Manda, and I could tell as she explained her value system and the reasons why she really want to be a police officer, that we have a good cop in the making.
Det har blivit fredag kväll. Folk ska ut och slå runt i staden Umeå.
We've been here now for maybe approximately 30 minutes. And the interesting thing is that I haven't seen one police officer. I haven't heard one siren on a Friday night in downtown. That's remarkable.
Yeah.
You could tell that the people walking around were not looking over their shoulders in fear of somebody trying to rob them. I couldn't find a police officer anywhere.
Well, we don't actually see much of the force
at
all in the smaller villages.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we have them for, 1 hour on Mondays. That's how long we have
like that.
Yeah.
We
Really?
used to have 4 cops stationed in our town, and 2 of them.
He said 4 cops were stationed in his town.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. I guess they just don't need them. I mean, they're good. As long as they're available, they come, what do you say, on Mondays or something?
Yeah.
But as long as they can get there in case, because you can't schedule a domestic violence.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
We used to have 4 cops stationed in our town, and 2 of them were off to another place to help those guys. The other 2 were on vacation. So we didn't have anything for 3 months or
so basically we live in almost this town.
When was the last time you talked to a police officer?
Several years ago.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Have you seen police around?
Maybe one time, but
Oh, wow.
So you don't see a lot of police around here?
no, but it's also safe. So
This is really just breaking his brain.
Yeah.
It's like he's laughing, but he's really like, what in the hell is happening here?
At least he's has a good attitude.
Yeah, right.
He's just laughing.
Right. He's not coming in saying that, you guys need to do it like us.
Right.
He's learning.
Right.
So that's good.
it's not really needed here.
I like to see walking police officers, not just in the cars,
Okay.
You see, but if you're walking, people could talk to him and then just discuss.
And you don't have a chance to talk to your police officers, do you?
That's quite sometimes, but they usually are in cars.
What do you think your police officers should focus on that would be of interest to you?
I'm not sure. They're doing a wonderful job, actually.
They are? Okay.
I'm not actually sure what they're doing, but they're doing a good job. I mean,
what kind of crime occurs around here?
well, there was a murder here.
Thanks for talking to me.
No
Okay,
problem.
take care. Stay safe.
That's interesting.
Stay safe. I don't think he's gonna have a problem there.
Yeah. This is back to the role play they were doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because the
Tillbaka
music
till
got dramatic.
bilkontrollen tidigare. Vi hade alltså en fiktiv situation där chauffören har kört mot rött och har blivit stannad av polis. Nu ska vi se hur finländsk kontra amerikansk polis
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
tacklar situationen.
Okay, there we go.
Well,
He opens the door.
Wait,
vad hände där?
did the cop open the door?
Yeah, he opened the door.
Really?
And I don't know if you guys noticed he touched the car.
Yeah.
So if you know why they touched the car.
Do you know why? Make sure the car's still running or not?
No, it's so that their DNA or handprint is on the car in case something happens to them.
Right.
So it's like
Dang, girl, how you know this?
I don't know. I watch time shows or something.
You have to run in with the police?
I know. I know.
All right, let's see.
Well,
God kväll.
But he did open the car door.
He did open the car door.
Yeah.
Märkte du vad hände där vid korsningen? 200 meter bakåt.
Det blinkar inte.
Nej, det var lite rött ljus.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Okay.
Jaha.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't been out.
What was your reason for opening the door?
When I open the door, I can immediately see much more than from the window. And then if the situations change, I can use the door as a shield. If he, for example, decides to attack from the car, so I can use the door as a shield and take steps backward, and I can play time for myself.
Okay. In my case, the hands are my concern. And as long as I can see his hands, I don't care what he wants to do with his feet.
Yes. We noticed that when you came to the car, you touched the corner.
Actually the trunk. And not just touch it, but I press it down in the event that there was somebody in the trunk. So whoever's in there stays there.
Yes.
And while I approach the door. That's just a normal tactics that we do. Do you do that? Do you?
No, we don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it had to do with the fingerprints.
Maybe it does too.
Anything out of the norm would alert you. Is it a case where there's an attempt to hide something? His head is not moving, but you can tell his shoulder is moving. Then you're going to do whatever you have to do to make sure that you're prepared for any sudden moves out of the ordinary.
Och under natten har han nåtts av tråkiga nyheter från jobbet där hemma.
One of my officers was involved in an OIS officer-involved shooting. It's unfortunate, but the officer is okay, and that's the important thing.
Vi reser som bäst omkring i Norden tillsammans med Peter Whittingham. Till vardags jobbar han som polis i Los Angeles Police Department. Vi håller på att jämföra polisutrustning mellan USA och Norden. Vi frågar oss varför amerikansk polis är så skjutbenägen, och vi är för tillfället på väg till Mo i Rana i Norge. Som är speciellt på det viset att det landets poliskår är obeväpnad. Återstår att se hur Peter köper det.
Mo i Rana is it's a picturesque city, especially in the winter. It's like a postcard city.
År 2013 avfyrade norsk polis summa 1 varningsskott i luften och 2 skott mot person. Bara i Peter Whittinghams hemstad Los Angeles är siffrorna fullständigt annorlunda.
Jeg heter Remi Anbak, jobber i politiet siden 2000. Jobber til daglig som vaktleder, så er den som er leder for styrken som er på. Vi har mye narkotikakriminalitet, veldig mye. Og så er det vanlige med vold, vinning, altså innbrudd og den biten. I Norge skytes det kanskje 1 skudd i året. I USA er det vel litt mer. Men de har da også en helt annen klientell å forholde sig till.
Orsaken till de norska siffrorna är förstås att polisen där är obeväpnad. Nu ska vi se hur Peter reagerar på den informationen.
What kind of equipment do you carry in your belt?
Handcuffs, the pepper spray,
Okay.
baton, radio, and
What caliber weapon do you carry?
not on the body.
Not on the
We don't carry guns.
No. Really?
We don't. We have it in a locker in the car.
In a locker? The officer said that the last time somebody fired a gun here was 5 years ago. The last time we fired a gun, I said, no, it was last Friday. I don't understand the rationale for any police department that tells me that I am to be deployed in the field, not knowing what to expect, and I have to keep my gun locked up in the car, in a locker. Doesn't make sense. What about cities like Oslo?
Yeah.
Do the officers there, same thing, are not allowed to carry guns?
No one in Norway carrying guns.
Really?
No. Everyone has to ask. Also, we bring it in the cars, and if something happens, if it's urgent, and I just take it out, but I have to call and say I took out the guns. But
in a big city like that, it is more likely that you will have more.
They bring out their weapons every day.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So someone said that we are the world's most not armed police.
Okay.
It's a small
He's saying
town.
the people bring out their weapons every day? Or
the police?
I don't know. He said they bring out their weapons every day.
It's more likely that you will have more.
They bring out their weapons every day.
They bring out their weapons?
Yes.
So someone said that we are the world's most not armed police.
Okay.
Okay.
Men vad innebär det här alltså i praktiken? En polis går beväpnad, en annan går obeväpnad. Vi tar och ställer oss på torget i Mo i Rana och så föreställer vi oss att en man just har rånat en av affärerna. Han har sprungit iväg och nu står han och skriker och viftar med någonting som ser ut som ett vapen.
Okay.
Hur skulle våra 2 poliser här agera om de råkar patrullera förbi?
Well, I would get behind cover and give directions from behind cover. Maybe there, where I could clearly see the suspect. If the person is armed, the suspect is armed with a weapon that would threaten the life of the victim, or my life is in danger. In defense of my life, I will discharge my weapon.
Och hur skulle obeväpnade Remi tackla läget?
If you know or somebody have seen a knife or a gun, then we will bring the guns. But we will use every options to not use the gun.
So we have different force options.
Yes.
Depend on the level of force, and it can escalate certainly from a verbalization to a pepper spray.
Yeah.
Then we may go to the level of a taser.
Yeah.
Then we may deploy a beanbag.
Yeah.
And with those options available, we're able to minimize lethal force.
I think the local police in the last maybe 15 years have maybe fired one round.
Okay.
And that's warning shots. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to know, like, how many times were they fired at? Like, how many times did people try and shoot them?
Yeah. What is the statistics of them being fired at versus them firing? And do they really use the bean? Do they really go those routes of, trying to de-escalate, then using the spray, then using the taser, and then using the beanbag?
I would say most situations don't allow them to do that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Will they take the time to actually do that? I don't know. I like to know those numbers too.
I think this is more about the societies and what the social norms are than it is about the police departments. Because if you took some of these Nordic police and put them in Los Angeles, within 5 minutes they'll want more weapons and everything because of what's you have people culture. Who do not care. I was a teacher in Compton, which is in the Los Angeles area, and you'd have one street, and on this side of the street was one gang, on this side of the street was the other gang.
Right.
And I worked at a continuation school, and we allowed the kids to bring weapons to school because they needed protection.
Oh.
So not guns, but they would have axes and all kind of stuff, because it's like they had to walk through a certain territory to get to school. And so you have people that are willing to lose it all out there. So, you don't have protection. I'm not saying I wish there were no guns in the United States. I've made that abundantly clear, but I'm just saying that it's more about the society than it is about the police department.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I guess that's a whole nother, how did that become the way it is?
Yes. We have to find a video on that.
I know.
And react to it. Because that's another thing. But, so.
That is another whole thing.
Vad tycker allmänheten då om att lagens långa arm måste först ringa chefen förrän han eller hon får beväpna sig?
Sometimes I think they should be armed.
Yeah.
Because there's many people with guns and knives.
Okay.
Well, I think it's okay. They have their guns in the cars, I think.
But do you think it's a concern if they are confronted with somebody with a gun and they have to go back to their car to retrieve their weapon?
Of course, that's not convenient, is it?
Especially if you are the one who's targeted.
They can't not do anything if the criminal have the gun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, police will stay, what?
Yeah, what makes it worse is everyone knows that. So the criminals, if they know that, the criminals know they don't have a gun on them.
Right.
So it can get a little scary, especially if it's legal to have weapons there.
I wonder how many police officers have died in the line of duty.
Yeah, that's another good
in the
question.
Nordics.
Right.
Yeah. We should probably look that up.
I think it's the right way for me. Because sometimes if you just have to come on with your weapon, it's like pushing the person to act immediately.
Okay.
So I think their own way is like to just behave like there is nothing that's going to happen. And then when you try to react, then they also react.
He has a point too.
Tillbaka i Mo i Ranas polisstation berättar Remi om säkerhetsarrangemangen i själva byggnaden.
The glass is bulletproof. Also at the windows in the room you see the officers, they work in the room.
That's a bulletproof?
Yes.
Yes?
And there is the wall below the window is made of steel and steel inside.
But how do you rationalize the security measure that you take to secure the station at the same time to respond to a life-threatening situation?
That's a tough one. It is. And I think it's not logical. It is not. Not for me.
Yeah.
But that's maybe politician, maybe it's Norwegian, I don't know.
The officer said that one of their own got killed because he went to a knife fight with his bare hands. You deprive them of the ability to effectively respond to those situations. I don't understand, and I suspect from the conversation I had with that officer that he agrees. He indicated that that there's a split in the police department. That some 51% is in favor of carrying a firearm, and another 49, the 49ers as we call them, are reluctant to.
LAPD-polisen Peter Whittinghams resa i Norden är slut. Och vi frågar honom om hans bild av de nordiska poliskollegorna.
And going back to Vasa and the other cities we have been, I don't get the sense that anybody is seriously concerned about their safety. That is good.
Yeah, he's talking about the people, not just the police.
Right.
Yeah.
Concerned about their safety. That is good. The concern, however, though, is the extent to which law enforcement officers may take that for granted and become so complacent that since there are no serious crime here, I need not be prepared. The unfortunate thing about that is it puts you in a situation where you're always learning from 2020 hindsight. The culture of law enforcement here.
Yeah, but that's the same thing in LA, even when they have guns. I mean, if they shoot somebody, inappropriately or what, they're learning. They learn from it. They use hindsight there too.
Right.
So
here is that it's not going to happen here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure he necessarily learned anything. It was more of the Nordics seemed to have learned something or not even. Nobody learned anything.
No, and it's like he. I don't know if there's anything to teach in that situation because they can't. Like we watched some of the other Nordic, like the prisons and stuff where you can take some of the things back. But but it's hard to take back to a place that's like a war zone.
Right.
It's hard to take back that you don't need some way to defend yourself.
Yeah, I feel like the LA officer it solidified because he realized that some of the officers here in the Nordic countries, they would want guns. And so he's like, yeah, you guys should want guns. And I don't think it's safe. And they're saying, yeah, half of them are agreeing and half of them didn't want it. So I don't know. I don't think it was anything I think everything kind of just stayed the same.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. It was just an eye opener for him. I don't think there's anything he was thinking that he could take back. I feel like he wasn't looking for something to take back. It seems like he was looking for something to prove that what they do in LA is right.
Right.
So,
and I think because half the force does want guns, and that's
all he needed.
That's all he needed to know.
He's justified. He's ready to get back on the plane.
Yeah.
Go back and teach some more shooting. So, but yeah, well, that was an interesting one. Let's take a look and see what the people got to say here, shall we?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Oops, this way. Okay. The Helsinki police have given me a lift home a couple of times due to being too drunk to walk. The best and cheapest taxi service. Wow.
Nice.
If a gun is your best weapon, then every problem seems like a target.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be scared of the American harming me if I ran a red light.
I mean, it's a legit fear. I mean, it's only 6 months in the workforce. Everything that he said in the beginning was kind of like, oh man, you're worried about your life and your safety of your life, but what does that look like for you versus your partner versus whoever? Right. So I think the meat of everything that was in this video was in the beginning of the stark differences.
Yeah.
So it would be scary. It is scary.
It is scary.
In the U.S. to just put your trust in
the police.
The police.
Yeah, that's definitely scary. I know when I get pulled over, I'm like, oh my God, just
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
Just let me just calm down. Don't make any sudden moves because they'll shoot you.
Right. I know.
They'll ask questions later.
Yeah, so, it's just too bad. I think one of the biggest things they need to reform is the length of education and not stop worrying about your suits and your shaven and your whatever and start just extending that education of something else. Following what I wish that's what it would have been about. Like, what do they do in those 2 years of education in the police force in the Nordic countries?
That's what makes me say that he wasn't there to learn. He's there to prove something.
That should have been asked.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that was an interesting video.
Yeah.
So if you're here this long, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. And as always, thank you for stopping by. And we will see you on the next video.
Bye.
Peace.